Hmm.
Your ratings are you're just never going to dip now. I mean, people will tune in to hate on you to be reminded of how much they hate you. And I'm trying to think of who I hate, and I continue to follow online.
Well,
So
Stern, a lot of people hated the God for all those years, and a lot of people hated the God. I think they still hate the
still
God.
do. Hey, even, and it works on me, Bethany. I've unfollowed Bethany
Hmm.
on all platforms. But people message me. Did you see what Bethany did? Did you see what Bethany did?
Hmm.
Sometimes I indulge myself and I go and watch and I give this woman the likes, the clicks. She's making money
Hmm.
off TikTok. She's making money off Facebook. I mean, I still contribute to that. I mean,
There you go.
and there's somebody that she could have actually, and maybe she is still making money on podcasts, but she could have really made money on podcasts. But Bethany's launched like three, I think, isn't it? Just, I don't know how many there are, right? Isn't it just B and
If you have a successful podcast, never ever start a second one. Doesn't work. Put more episodes. I'm not even going to say it because then I'll have to charge the audience.
no. Oh, I think she now has Just B, which she updated 8 hours ago. And
Just be
apparently,
dating. There's just be dating. I think she did a dating one recently.
I'm showing Just B and then B uninfluenced. Oh, and Just B dating. I'm seeing three. You talk about, again, guys, you think this woman is like a marketing genius? You've diluted your brand. How many things are there here? It's so weird. Anyway.
Um,
But anyway, there's somebody that could have actually made money podcasting if she called
I
them.
get it. So that's what I think about.
I
Uh,
have no
that's
idea.
what I think about Aiden. What else you got?
Okay, let's do some rapid fire stuff. We have so much. First of all, do you believe on Reasonably Shady podcast that Robin and Jizzy Jizz are having financial issues? Apparently, they took issue with Christian Siriano saying that the housewives don't pay. They were kind of irritated by that, and they were like, "Who doesn't pay? Like, let him name names." A lot of people feel like, "Girls, you guys were on a cornflakes budget when you were signed on this show. Like, why are you coming for Christian Siriano?"
I would agree with that. By the way, I mean, I would like to see, no offense, I'd like to see Gizelle or Robin pick up the phone right now. Well, not the phone because you don't have his number. Send in an email inquiring, and I would like to see them go to the bank, take out a check or take out cash, or do a Zelle or do a Venmo, and I would like to see them. There is no way either of them could afford a Christian Siriano dress. No offense. I'm dealing in reality here.
Excuse me.
So
Robin
there
just
once,
opened a 360 glow spa in Maryland. I mean, that had to be a $600,000 project. I think that's where she
okay,
and the old Juan are
okay.
investing their money. And I would say after how many seasons has the Jizz been on? Nine? Wait,
Yeah,
how many
so she
seasons are on?
makes
Six?
like
I don't know,
she
whatever.
makes like 800,
Jizz has got some
700.
coins now.
She's got some coins, but look, girl, she's got colleges. I mean,
I
it does,
know, three
I don't
kids.
know.
I know.
Coins is one thing, but who is going to go and spend? I mean, how much does a Christian Siriano off the runway dress cost?
8,000,
25,000?
25,000. I
I
know.
mean, I could be,
I mean, I'm going to say
I don't
this.
know, 8,000, that's it. I don't know.
Unpopular opinion about Bryn, because I know everybody like is loving Bryn, but money cannot buy you class. And to quote our friend,
Bronwyn?
oh yeah, Bronwyn, whatever.
I'm like Bryn Whitfield?
No, Bronwyn. Bryn
Oh.
Whitfield, I find to be stunning. Like, do you look at Bronwyn? I'm sorry, but like, is she fully dressed by Christian Siriano? Because I don't get it. Like, couture?
Well,
What does couture mean?
the style is not my particular
It's
style.
nobody's. It's nobody. She looks like a
No.
fucking a parrot. I mean, it's like she looks like one of those animal, like the, here in Los Angeles, you go to the LA County Fair, they've got all these toucans they bring out, and they've got all these colors and feathers, and the thing is going nuts in its eyes. That's what she looks like. I mean, it's like it's so people think that that's fabulous. The
Well, I don't think that's very
what
nice
would
calling her
happen
a
like with
toucan.
two chandelier
I
earrings? She
saw.
looks like a fucking like she's getting ready to perform at a New York City nightclub and open for Trixie Mattel. Nothing wrong with our friend Trixie. I love a Trix moment. But I mean, that's supposed to be taken serious. Like it doesn't no. Like it's not it like poor Christian Siriano, like he's associated with that. I mean, look, I don't get like if somebody wanted to pay my bills, If Jennifer Aydin wanted to pay my bills and wanted me to parade out and be like, I love Aydin, I love Teresia. I mean,
Same
I would.
thing. Same thing. If Jennifer Aydin wants to pay me to sing her
Exactly.
praises, I'm still waiting for my fucking gift cards from Margaret. They tell me she gives gift cards. I never got one and I want one. I've been saying some decent things about Margaret lately, shockingly, and I want my gift card. So
And
I'm
this
also
is,
available to be paid.
I'm sorry, Bronwyn is young. She looks like this is the thing about being with an older man. No offense. I know there's some listeners on this that are with older men, but I feel like when you're with an older man, it ages you. Like
Hmm.
Bronwyn is young. She needs long hair. Like it's not, she looks like she's aging up to be with that dude. I
All
don't know.
righty, you called her
Maybe-
a toucan, and no, Sarah, I have never gone to the LA County Fair, nor will I. No offense to anybody that does. I have a different way to wake up on Saturday and Sunday morning. I like coffee, I like a
I
nice
love it.
brunch, but hey, maybe one day I'll join you looking at the toucans down at the LA Fair, girl.
Ugh. I mean, I like her. I do. She's a great addition, but like the fashion, is she doing it to punk us? Is it just to get attention, or is that like Christian
Mm.
Siriano's like
Well,
stuff?
look, it's a little bit his style. A lot of people, also think, which I love. I love Miss Strack style. Miss Strack is, it's high fashion. Jennifer Tilly, we're gonna see. A lot of people aren't really understanding Miss Strack or Tilly, but I love their fashion. Tilly loves Gucci. Sutton loves Gucci. She loves D&G. Yeah, I hear what you're
Well,
saying.
like I don't know. I don't get it. To me, it looks. I don't know what Braun went. I think it's to do it for attention. I think it's like, but that heart jacket that supposedly only she and Rihanna have, like Rihanna's never worn it again. There's a reason.
By the way, are we burying the lead for like 5 weeks here? For 5 weeks, we have not talked about the fact that I'm so consumed with Eric and Lyle and bring our boys home. The boys are coming home, guys. Dancing with the Stars. They're going to be competing against each other. I don't know who their partners are going to be. We have another prison release, 2027, December. For weeks now, we have not mentioned this. Miss Shah is coming home early. 2020, it is 2027, basically. Okay? Let me tell you something.
You got me fired up now.
I just finished designing this apartment here in New York. I bought this fucking thing in January. I'm like, it is going to be a year since I've been here for a day. Let me tell you, a year, honey, goes really. I literally had this thought today where I'm like, holy shit. 2 years? You know how quick that goes? Do you remember the global pandemic of 2020? That was 4 years ago. It seems like yesterday that I was locked down. Thank God those doors were locked. Oh, it was heaven. Although not really, because we didn't. When we were getting out, 2 years. 2 years. Season, what is it going to be? Shah is going to come back to this fucking, she's going to return to Salt Lake Housewives. She's going to fucking
I
return.
honestly, when I read that, I thought the same thing. I thought the same thing. I
Oh my God.
I flabbergasted.